In today's video, I'm gonna be trying the most unusual, unhinged beauty treatments, let you know if they are worth it or if they're a scam. Some of these treatments have gone viral on TikTok and some you may have never even heard of. And honestly, some of these just sound flat out crazy. One involves taking my own blood and re-injecting it back into my face. Another one uses electricity to permanently destroy hair follicles. And I'm also going to be testing a Korean beauty treatment that is viral on TikTok right now. And finally, I'm gonna be sharing one of the weirdest beauty hacks that I have personally been doing for years now because of a problem I've had since birth. So let's see if any of them are actually worth it. Treatment number 1, Easy Gel. Okay, so we're gonna start off strong with the treatment that made me the most nervous because I'm scared of needles and I hate getting my blood drawn. And I did it today, all in the name of beauty. So this is called Easy Gel. It was kind of trending on TikTok, and there's also this viral clip of Hailey Bieber saying that she swears by Easy Gel, but it was kind of a vague description of it. So I decided to try it and see if her beauty hack was worth it. So I went to M&Co Aesthetics in Walnut Creek, California, and I got the procedure done. I saw the owner, Michelle, and she took great care of me. So it first started, of course, with a blood draw out of my arm. So basically the blood is spun down to separate components that are rich in platelets and growth factors. So after she draws it and puts it in a tube, she spins it really fast. I think I had to wait like maybe 10 minutes. Then those components are literally made into a filler. A healthy filler though, not like a fake filler. Like this is a real filler from your actual blood and your platelets and all your growth factors and your real cells, and it's made it into a thicker filler. The filler is like a gel-like consistency. That's probably why it's called Easy Gel. So the idea is that it acts like a natural filler while also encouraging collagen production over time. So it's made entirely from your own blood. There's no fake or synthetic fillers involved in this process whatsoever, which I really like about this. And I think we're in an era where like in this clean girl, natural aesthetic, even though people are still getting beauty treatments done more than ever, they want it to look more natural and they're going for more of the natural route. So if you're interested in this, I actually recommend it. It's not as painful as real filler for some reason. When I got it, I did end up with a little bit of a bruise, but I would say the pain is maybe like a 7 out of 10. And filler, like Juvederm or Restylane, I have had that in the past, and I would say that's like an 8.5 out of 10. It hurts. It hurts really bad. Easy Gel is a little bit less painful and it's more natural. So with that said, I'm gonna say this was worth it. It's not a scam. It's definitely worth it, and it has that collagen. So it's something that I think if you're over 30, it should be a part of your beauty regimen. I did get one treatment. She did say I should come back, I think, for 2 more treatments. So I'm not entirely done with the whole process, but I would say after the first one, it was pretty good. I got it injected in my lips and in my smile lines. I have always had smile lines ever since I was young. And of course, as you get a little bit older, they just get a little bit deeper, but they're just a part of my folds. So they're gonna leave natural smile lines, and it's just a part of my genetics. So I really wanted them injected there. I've never had filler injected there. I've never done anything about my nasolabial folds. So I was like, you know what? It's time to start. Let's start with this. And I'm gonna start producing just natural growth factors and collagen in that area. So I'm really excited for that. I was super nervous, but the process was much easier than I expected. Treatment number 2, I headed over to Concord, California at Clear and Confident Electrolysis with a licensed electrolysis who just happens to be my mom, and she did a treatment on me today. I've only gotten waxed one time in my life, and I will never do it again because of the pain. So I've always just shaved my whole life. I refuse to get waxed ever again because of the pain. And I'm like, there has to be an easier way to remove hair without having to get waxed. I also heard that laser hair removal is not permanent. Despite marketing being permanent laser hair removal, they actually had to take it out, and now you just hear laser hair removal because it was basically like misinformation and people have to keep maintaining it, so it's not permanent. So I didn't even want to bother doing laser hair removal if I had to always maintain. The only permanent way to remove hair is through electrolysis, and I had never heard of electrolysis until my mom told me about it, and she told me she was gonna do electrolysis. This was years ago, and I have never heard of it my entire life. It's actually the only FDA recognized method for permanent hair removal removal. Unlike laser hair removal, which reduces hair growth, electrolysis treats each individual hair follicle by applying a tiny electrical current that destroys the hair follicle. And one of the biggest advantages is that it works on all hair types. It works on all hair colors, skin tones, blonde, gray, or white hairs, and even hairs that lasers struggle to treat. So the only downside of electrolysis I noticed is that each hair has to be treated individually. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've been getting these little, I get little chin hairs, which is totally normal for women. We tend to get little stragglers here and there, and I never really see them. They're like on my jawline, on my chin. So I have to get like one of these zoom in mirrors when I see them, and I'll see a big old black hair, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I do not want to live with this. So I'll shave them. I would shave them with these little things, but then they would just pop right back up. It would be like a blunt, hard hair, and it would be thicker. So my mom actually treated them for me. So when it comes to hair removal, I'm kind of like a baby. So I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion. I'm nervous, but I hate these hairs so much, I have to get rid of them.
And I have patients actually that fell asleep during this process.
Oh my gosh.
And if you are gonna feel something, it's gonna be very minimal. It's totally manageable.
I understand why people get electrolysis now, and I really like how you could do it all over your body. There's no really restrictions. It's been a few weeks and I have not had any of the hairs come back on my chin, which I really like. So I'm gonna move on and do other parts of my body, and I will keep you guys updated with the process. Next, I headed over to Pleasanton, California at Chula's Beauty Studio, and she performed the most viral, popular thing right now, and that is the Korean lash lift. So if you ever wish your lash extensions look curled, lifted, and longer without extensions, this is basically the treatment that everyone's doing right now. Like I said earlier, the clean girl aesthetic is in right now, and that's why, in my opinion, I think Korean lash lifts are so popular right now, and they're going so viral. So I'm here in Dublin right now. I got Vic with me right now.
What's going on, you guys? AKA your chauffeur, okay?
My chauffeur.
Your chauffeur. We got Mila and Baby Soul in the back.
If I look crazy, you're gonna be honest with me, right?
Of course.
Guys, I am here, Studio 113. Hi, hello. Hey. Nice to meet you. Thank you, so are you. Okay, I'm excited. We're gonna do a Korean lash lift. See Vic and the kids' reaction.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hi.
Yeah.
These are my natural lashes.
Hey, nice.
What do you think?
Amazing.
You like them?
Love them.
I'm gonna be honest, I did not have high expectations for this at all. My original plan, to be honest with you guys, was to go in there and get lash extensions and doing the wet set. Those are really popular too, but she said the Korean lash lift is so much more worth it, and I could see why now. I have very brittle lashes, and I did not think the lash lift was gonna be effective on me at all. And I was so shocked when she was done with the treatment. And on top of that, she added a few lash extensions just to fill in like the gaps in my lashes. And this was right before I went on vacation, so my vacation was so amazing, and I did not have to do any maintenance or upkeep with my lashes. And I would definitely say this treatment is so worth it. Even if you feel like you're not a candidate for it, just try it, because you will be pleasantly surprised. So I genuinely understand why TikTok is so obsessed with this. Let's take a look at some of the most viral Korean lash lift TikToks right now. Oh my goodness. This looks kind of scary. Wow. Those look so beautiful. So the first thing she does is she puts on this solution that makes your eyelashes very soft before doing the treatment. And then she also tints them. Wow, those look really long. So it's basically like a perm for your lashes. And they last 6 to 8 weeks, I believe. So you don't have to go in as often as you would for lash extensions. Treatment number 4 is my secret hair extension hack. So this is something I have been doing for a few months now, and I feel like it's really helped. And if anybody has the same problem as me, I think this might help you, because this is a problem I cannot control. I can't help. I was born with it. I wouldn't say it's a problem, but it's something that could just be a little bit annoying, especially if you want longer hair, but extensions doesn't really work for you. I love it. Love it. I feel refreshed again. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you. See you next time. Bye. I feel so good. Bye. So I've been getting double beaded hair extensions every 8 weeks, but I have 2 very deep cowlicks in the back of my head. And if you ever had extensions before, you know that anything unusual in your hair growth pattern can make extension rows very visible. So if you don't know what a cowlick is, it's basically your hair pattern growing. Most people have 1 cowlick. I mean, everybody has 1 cowlick. It's where your hair grows in the back of your head. But some people have 2 cowlicks. Some people even have more, but even having 2 is pretty rare. So me and my stylist came up with a solution to hide the extensions around my cowlicks. Instead of placing the extensions in the traditional way, she custom cuts and places the extension rows around my cowlicks so they're hidden within my natural hair pattern. It sounds unusual, but it's one of the best beauty hacks I have ever found. And most people don't even realize that it's possible. This is one of those things where the experience really matters, because if the extensions were placed normally, they would be so much easier to see. So I went to Antioch, California to see my girl Sydney to do this hair hack. By customizing the placement around my cowlicks, everything blends so much better. And this is exactly the way I've been doing my hair for months, and you can literally not even see the extensions. So after trying all these unusual beauty treatments, I think the biggest surprise was probably the Easy Gel, because it's crazy that they can make filler out of your own blood. But the Korean lash lift definitely lived up to the hype. Electrolysis is definitely a must if you have stubborn hairs that you just want to get rid of. And you can also use it on your brows, by the way. So I'm going to start doing that because I hate plucking my brows. I'm so bad at my brows. Okay, anyways, I don't want to get off topic, but electrolysis is a must with everybody. Get electrolysis, you guys. Trust me, it's so worth it. And my extension hack is one of my favorite beauty treatments. If you have the same problem as me, try it. By the way, I've tried every type of extension: tape-ins, clip-ins, the little beads, like the individual beads, but the double beaded weft extensions with the way she places it is my ultimate hack. They're so comfortable. I'm very like a sensory person where I don't like feeling uncomfortable. Like I hate clip-ins because I could feel them and you could also see them, but with the double beaded wefts, you can't really feel them. Even when they grow out, you could kind of feel them. They can get kind of annoying, but they're totally like, they're very comfortable. So that's my extension hack. Like if you're gonna get extensions, do the double beaded weft. It is an investment, but it's so worth it. They look the most natural, they feel the best, and they're the least amount of maintenance. If you guys would like to see a part 2 to this video, send me some beauty treatments and I will happily try them. With that said, welcome to my channel. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.